What's good, YouTube? It's Alert Gaming coming at y'all with some more 2K news. If you already did not know, today is the 2K Community Day and there's a lot of news that dropped, and without further ado, we're gonna get straight to the news. And for our first tweet of the day from Unknown TV, it says, "My player builder is the most exciting thing about the game in my opinion. Way different from any other 2K. I'm actually impressed. Green light to 2K for that. Hashtag 2K20. This sounds very interesting because usually my player builder is very bland, so it sounds like we're gonna have different options when it comes to creating a player." And for the next tweet, Juice says, "The ISO game is so much better. Blow busts make sense. Like you break your defender and run past them, you kinda push them out the way, not like how LeBron be cheesing law, just pushing his hand out the way since he's now beside you, not in front of you." And then he follows up with, "The hesitation's so good. That means that playmakers and slashers are gonna be even more deadlier than they were in 2K19. So if you're playmaking slasher, that means you're gonna be doing all types of pushes. Yo, I'm hoping they don't add pushing back, but that's just me." Juice follows up the previous tweet by saying, "Yeah, you can do park dribble animations a lot easier. There's a button for it. I just did some hot sauce move with LeBron on black top blah. This means for you dribble heads and cheese gods, this means you're gonna be catching more ankles and a lot more bodies." Unknown TV says, "You get to choose your own badge you want on your player. It does not pick it for you. More to the uniqueness in the builds I was talking about earlier. Extremely hard to replicate. That means there's gonna be possibly hundreds of builds you can get to try out without having to recreate another character. This is going to be very interesting, but no, it does not mean you can pick up your rim with a sharpshooting takeover badge. It does not work like that. If you are pure sharp, that means you're going to still get a pure sharp takeover, if that makes any sense." Jay follows up with that, "A pure playmaker / punt forward running with the two-way lock might be OP depending on the people and the badges that supply. That means in 2K20 you're gonna have to be also careful of the people and the badges that they have. You want to get people and the badges that they interact together so you can have a bigger impact on the game." And then he follows up with, nah bro, locks OP. You can see people's success shot rate from the spot they stand at. Like, you don't need the ball, you can see if they're good from that spot or not. That means lockdowns are able to see if you're good to shoot even if you don't have the ball. That means lockdowns they look like and they sound they're gonna be more OP than they were this year. I'm hoping that's not the case. I want to have a balanced game, but like lockdowns and playmakers sounds like they're gonna be very good. This is something I never thought I would say, but just says, "For my career people, yeah, my career big dub as far as cutscene and other things." And then he sends a whispering emoji. "But from what I see, it's on par with 2K11 my career." Damn, that's a big standard for it to hold. 2K11. I don't want to say I'm excited for my career because my career it's my career, but like from what he's saying, it sounds like my career is going to be actually interesting and actually fun to play. And from other news we have heard, you can also play with females, like with female players, but that's not confirmed yet, so I don't want to say that. Unknown TV says, "So far, an honest opinion on the game, the My Player Builder is the most unique and balanced My Player Builder in all 2Ks, including 16. This is steroids." He even said that it's better than 2K16. Well, that's rather interesting. It sounds like 2K20 is gonna have one of the best My Player Builder. A lot of the streamers and the people who got to try the game, they said they took hours trying to create their player. Honestly, I'm very excited because create my player, that's the most interesting part, because you see your player every time you shoot or try to dunk. And for our last tweet of the day from Hank, he says, "Dribbling is so much harder in 2K20 with the shocked emojis placed." That could honestly mean either the defense is a lot better or there's new dribble moves that we gotta get used to. But that definitely just means that the lockdowns and defenders, they're probably kind of buff. And then he follows out with you can get your upgrades and badges and take over in 2K20, which is officially confirmed. But I'm also curious, they have not confirmed the booster is going to be back in the game, but I'm also curious about that, but I'll let you guys know. And then he follows up the previous tweet by saying, dude, the my player and badge system in 2K20 is insane. I'm literally geeking right now. Hashtag 2K20. Yo, honestly, I'm excited too with all the news and all the news to come. All the new badges and dribble moves that we have learned with. It sounds like 2K is going to be a very interesting and new game. If you made it this far, make sure to click and subscribe so you don't miss a single video and help me get to 30 subscribers. Also make sure to like the video and click one of the videos that's floating somewhere right above here.